Hi, Professor. My name is Ying, and I'm doing the optimization plan for the San Francisco airport, and I'm from the Group F. First, let me introduce the content for the case. There are 5 airports in San Francisco Bay Area, which is Oakland International Airport, the Norman Y, and San Jose International Airport, San Francisco International Airport, and San Carlos Airport, and Hayward Executive Airport, which means there is a huge competition in San Francisco Bay Area. So San Francisco Airport want to stand out in the huge competition by attracting more customers. There are hundreds of thousands of passengers arrive and leave in San Francisco Bay by taking flight. It's important to know what customers care about, and it's very important to know what customers cares about why they choose one of the 5 airports. So the content is high competition between 5 airport and reinforced service capability to facilitate San Francisco become essential in airport industry. And the needs of the CMO is the leader of this project is CMO. The CMO wants to find out what is keeping them from reaching their customers. One of objective as expressed below. He wants a recommendation of what can be done to improve performance. So CMO need the first enhance customer satisfaction to be the top airport in the ASQ service in US, and second is to be the first choice of premium customers, and the third is improve facilities and services based on in customer expectation. And because of that, we create 3 frame questions to help CMO to solve those problems. The first one is over the 3 years, which of the rating service or equipment with latest improvement, and the second one is what are the categories with most obviously polarization in distribution in 2017, and the third frame question is in 2017 what are the categories that passengers with high income most unsatisfied about. And the vision for overall project is first customer feedback data cleaning, and the second is statistic analyze techniques to analyze the data, and the third one is point out the insight and solution. Next, we will introduce the first part is customer feedback data analyze, which concentrate the first frame question over the 3 years, which of the rating services were equipment with latest improvement. We use descriptive analytics to analyze the first frame question. We want to know which rating services is latest improvement in past 3 years. The feedback from major customer rate: 1 is unaccessible, and 5 is outstanding, 0 is blank, and 6 is never used. So we replace all the 0 and 6 by every column's mean, then we insert the bar column chart in order to compare 3 years of data visualized, and directly we found food and store are 2 lower rated in from 2015 to 2017, and those services decreased in 2017, which is rental, airtrain, info up, info down, store, food, and art. And the second question, the second part is related data analyze and concentrate in the second questions. We use distribution techniques to analyze the data from the Q9A to Q9F, and found the clearness of food and restaurant and the restroom should be improved. They have lowest score, and so the Q9D is food restaurant cleanness, and the Q9E is restroom cleanness, and we can find and we can compare with other ratings. Those two services have most customer feedback complain about it. We found that comments from people who are not satisfied with restaurant and restrooms, which is bathroom are dirty, not maintained, or restaurant eating area dirty, littered, not cleaned, or airport could use an update, not dirty but looks dated. And also in this site, we can find compared to the total numbers of each variables, the number of customers who ranked the lowest score is small, so we can focus on more urgent part. And after that, we use the distribution to found the Q15 questions, which is did you encounter any problems? The one is yes. So we found most complaints from customers is the first science and info board provide confusing or incomplete information, or the difficult to finding gate or terminals. There are 42 people complain about it, and the third one is security. There are 37 customers are complaining about it, and the fourth one is excessive flight delay and cancellation. There were like 31 customers are complaining about it. So in the Q16 questions is how would you recommend San Francisco Airport to a friend or a colleague? The score is 1 to 10, score under 5 recognized as not likely to recommend. We point out that we found the p-value less than 0.016. It's very small number, and there are less number reaching this level, and so most customers are likely to recommend San Francisco Airport to others. And in this slide, we use one-way ANOVA and insert Q16 as Y and Q7 as X be found to see the most important reason for customer to decide whether they recommend the San Francisco Airport to others. The food in airport is the most important reason that affects customer judgment and sign and direction inside of the San Francisco airport. So we point out those important factors that will affect customer judgment, which is QB to QI, the sign, the direction, artwork, and exhibition, and accessing and using free Wi-Fi. And in this part is concentrated the premium customers, which is our third frame question. Is in 2017, what are the category that premium passengers and satisfied about it? So how we define the premium customers? We defined as two ways. There first is income, the household income equal and more than 100,000, because the 100,000 and $1 above is another level, is a highest level. So the second is flying frequency. Customer flying out of San Francisco Airport equal and more than 7 times in in 1 year is our premium customers. So first, we use a descriptive data to find the key point. The parking, the rental, and store and info down are 4 categories that customer rated lowest. And we use tabulation to find a highly mentioned complaint from the Q8 to Q15, and we found each of the complaints above are mentioned. So in this one, we use the tabulation, and we found each of the complaints above are mentioned no more than 16, and the number is relatively small compared with the total sample of 271. And in the factor analysis, we sort our factors as 4 categories. One is transportation, the factor 1 is guidance, the factor 3 is convenience, the factor 4 is facility. So we can find that transportation and guidance are two highest rating complaint in our during our data analysis. So transportation and guidance are two aspects that matters most of premium passengers. And here, from our overall analysis, here's the suggestion we come up with. The first is transportation improvement, improve better performance in aspect of roads, parking lots, and air train, especially long time parking, and flight notification optimization. Cooperate with airline to notify customers through cell phone notification on information such as gate change, flight delay, and flight reschedule, and Wi-Fi and charging station optimization by provide more charging station or plugs, add more plugs, and optimize Wi-Fi services inside of airport, and premium suggestion train staff to behave in more professional ways and have them examined every few months, and security check management, add more counter staff and checkpoint, encourage self-check and pre-check in online, and enhance staff training through manners and clear and directionally signs, and also the cleanliness improvement for the food store and restaurant or the restroom, and the restroom and store enrichment by adding more shops or variety for sales or food for variety in many types of restaurants, including general ones, including like cheaps or high-end food to satisfy different kinds of food need. And this is all of my presentation, and thank you so much for your help for this semester. Thank you so much for your listening. Have a great summer.